like a railing and it should not be. So then I have to make it again. Gonna take this for an example. Do it like this. And I build everything myself, but I often forget what I built, so I have to look back at my own buildings to see if it actually to see what kind of building I actually made last time I played. Just like that. Oh, and of course we need to remove this. Like I said, that was a mistake I made. Just like that. All right. Just wondering just why I made it that far. It's like two walls. I don't know. Maybe I change that later. Like, for example, taking it away from here. I don't want to do that now, so it can kind of interrupt everything. Might think out something better for it, like a better solution. All right, so like I said, we going to repeat the pattern. I think in all my experience, and I don't have a lot of experience. I've watched some YouTube videos and I love to do it. I learned one thing, and that is to repeat the patterns. Ja? Nee, niet nu. Ik ben aan het opnemen. Oh, dat is echt schattig. Sorry, my daughter just comes in. Leuk. Ik kom zo even kijken, ja? Doet het weer? So, it's not how I want it yet, but we're getting there. Something is different. Wait, I see it. It's not all, but I think it's like this. Oh, I'm playing on PlayStation. I like playing it on PlayStation. I've got a PC too, on which I can actually use cheats and stuff and make it more realistic, because I really like realistic skins. But the sad thing is that my daughter's screaming again. I cannot. Well, I can make a lot of beautiful things, but there is a lot. So it's kind of I don't need my imagination anymore to create something. If you understand what I mean. So here, for example, there are no carriages with horses to pull people around, bring people here and there. And I really like the fact that I have to try things just to make it look like a carriage. It asks a lot of imagination. And in the other game, for example, my water isn't really that realistic and stuff, and I like the shadows and the moving of things, but I don't have that. But there's also a lot of stuff here and there. But I'm not, how do you call someone built? I just forgot the word. I forgot a lot of words. But I know, well, anyway, it doesn't matter. But No, so I'm not building because I'm professional. I just like to make what's in my head and to create a tiny town for people, so to speak, or yeah, Minecraft villages. I shall show you well a bit what I've made. So this is definitely my biggest project I've ever made, and it's not only my imagination. It's also like I searched for a lot of images of mosques and stuff, and I kind of combined it, and this is what became of it. It's really big, especially in comparison with the other buildings. And I actually feel a bit like I wish I didn't use. I feel sorry because of, I don't know if I used the right word, but I'm not an English native. But I really feel sorry for using white because look at this. This is where I started, by the way. Not really white, and it's supposed to be a desert village and a kind of Arabian village. And you know, I like it the way it became and stuff, but I wonder if I shouldn't have done it in another color. Another thing is the place. I don't like the place. I actually made it kind of middle in the sea, in the middle of the sea. There was already land here, I think. Yes, there was, but not a lot. And I'm still kind of working on that. I shall show you now. Yeah, you see, it's a lot of water. So I just actually I started building it. I didn't think it would become so big, but it did. So I built a lot on the water, which I will replace with floor or anything in the future. But the thing is, I would have loved it if it would stand in the middle of a big city, you know, like the center of this city, and the rest is built beside it. But it's kind of hard to do that now because, well, I have to build on the water if I want to, and I might do that, but I don't think that, I'm not sure if that will become what I like. Yeah, so that's one thing. Another thing is something I like to boost about. You know, I'm not good in mathematics at all, or at mathematics, and I'm not good at grammar or anything like that either. And I guess you can hear that. And the problem is, well, there's not really a problem. I just made these by, well, counting of course, but also a lot of feeling. It's not perfect, so I made a lot of mistakes. I forgot where I placed one, and it was really a lot of work. But I actually like the way it looks. I think I even like the fact that it's not perfectly round. And you might not see it, but if you look good, you can see it's not perfectly round. It gives a little bit of realism in a strange kind of way. Another fact is, I didn't build this totally by hand. Like, I built everything myself, but I used a cheat I didn't know existed. I will show you now, which is this one, construction block. It's in Dutch, but MightyV, but it is a construction block. I didn't know that it existed, and it helped me out so much because it was like I could just copy whole places and stuff. I didn't use it a lot, but I use it a lot for this mask. Otherwise I would still be building it, I guess. And I also use it for display. So this is the road towards the masks, which I'm also not happy about yet. But I use it to copy this and copy this. Because if you look in my city, this is the city where everything started. And everything started actually with, let me see. this building. Yeah, this building. You see here, this was like the original castle of the city. I just found it. There are more cities around. I like this city, especially because of the this big mountain. I thought like we can make something up. Now I think I might have better built here a big castle or something like that, or a mosque or anything like that. But I didn't, so whatever. What did I want to show? I just forgot. Anyway, I was talking about the color and things. Oh yeah, I just wanted you to show the stuff that I made. So let's see. Whoop. Actually, this became for a long. Oh, the name of the city is Salamabad. Salamabad. I should come with a better name. Maybe you know it. A better name? Just comment. And if you like it, subscribe and maybe, yeah, well, I would be happy because I have literally no subscribers except for my son. But it doesn't really matter. I just like to do this and I like to show it to other people. And I literally just jumped into it, but yeah, you can see I also use a skin. It's the conquering skin or something like that. I like the Middle Ages. I'm an historian myself, and it's not historically correct. I just love it. I love the texture and everything, and yeah. And it's an Arabic city. I love the buildings and the culture, and well, not everything, but a lot. And I think it's a really beautiful place, especially with imagination and stuff. And of course the update, so it kind of, yeah, came together. Yeah. And I didn't add the citizens, they actually multiplied themselves. Something I always try to get to work. You know, I like it if there's already an existing village and I just expand it and they are going to make kids for their own and stuff. Yeah, like that. And now my son is coming towards me. Ja.
Soms zit mijn arm hier zo en dan kraak ik
Kun je
hem
daar
en
niet
dan
voor
gaat
staan,
hij
lieverd?
zo.
Ah,
Want dan kan ik hem niet verder doen en dan krijg ik hem en dan gaat hij zo.
serieus?
Ja.
Deur, schatje. Ik kom zo, Em. Ja, ik weet het, liefie. Leuk. Okay, the door's closed. Yeah, I don't know where to start. I didn't have the attention to show everything, so I might give another round in another video. I would love to actually I would love to show it and tell the story about it, which obviously I came up with myself. But I like that, and maybe even touch some painful subjects sometimes, because that might be good. Oh, by the way, I wasn't speaking about it, but I was speaking about it earlier. Historically correct. This is a historically correct building. That's the only historically correct building I made. So let me know. Maybe you like that more, historically correct. It's just there goes more work in it. But yeah, I don't know if you like to see it. I would love to make it. Yeah. So let's wave goodbye. Let's see, how does that work again? Ah, bye. Oh, wait, look at the camera. Bye.